Have you ever failed at something that, like, the whole world was crashing down on you? Yes, I feel it as well. But what if I told you that failure might be one of the best things could happen to your life? Society have taught us to see failure as an awful thing, like really bad. When you fail at something, it means you are a failure and you are a disgrace. So that perceptions making us avoid something new and prevents our growth. Failure isn't something you need to ashamed about. It's actually important for your growth. Failure is giving you a clue to know what doesn't work, and by knowing what doesn't work make you get closer to know what could work. So that's how growth happen. Without failure, you don't know how to adjust or to adapt when something won't work as you plan. You can see all successful people's story, how they deal with failure. Thomas Edison, the inventor of light bulb, he is successful in inventing a light bulb after 1,000 times of failure. Can you imagine that? When he asked about that 1,000 times of failure, he said, "I am not failure. I just found 10,000 times ways doesn't work." And you can see J.K. Rowling, she was rejected by 12 publishers before she make his story of Harry Potter, which most all of you enjoy that magic film. Of course, failing is hurt. It can decrease your confidence. You start to ask yourself, do I capable for this? You feel ashamed, you can't forget about it even in your sleep. But you have to know it's normal to feel like that. You need to acknowledge that feeling bad about failure is totally normal. You are not alone in that. Everyone feels the same. But don't let the sadness make you sink in. You have to know that failing at something doesn't mean you are a failure as a person. That's just part of the process in your life. If you look all the successful people, they have failure as well. But what makes them different are they never stop trying. So how do you deal with it? Try to self-compassion. Be kind to yourself like you do to your friend. If you hear your friend fail at something, you don't want to tear them down, right? So why you don't do it to yourself? Another thing you can do is try to talk to someone. Seek someone who you can trust to talk about your feelings. Sometimes just talk to someone who can really hear you can decrease your pain. So if you fail, instead of asking why you fail, ask yourself what you can learn and improve of this. This mindset can make you move on faster of your failure. When you fail and you are sink in your emotions, you might not be aware of this. Failure might be the best way to build your resilience. Every time you fail and you try to get back up, you train yourself to bounce back faster. It's like a muscle, the more you use it, the stronger it gets. Failure also improves your problem-solving skills. When something won't work as you planned, it forces you to think differently, to adjust and to come up with new solutions. Because life doesn't go as we planned, right? So that teaches us how to adapt and keep moving forward no matter what. So here I want you to do. Think back when you failed, big or small. What did you learn from it? How it changed your approach? Sometimes it's easy to miss the lessons when you caught up in the emotions, but there is always something you can take away. Maybe you learn how to prepare better, or maybe you realize you need to pivot in a new direction. Whatever it was, write it down because it's what makes you keep moving forward when things don't go as planned. Now let's talk about how to actually keep moving forward when failure happens. When you fail, you need to keep growth mindset in mind. If you haven't heard about it, growth mindset is the belief that talent, skills, and intelligence are not fixed. You can improve and get better over time. You have to believe in yourself, keep consume positive things, don't let negative things dominate your mind. The challenges or failure in your life that natural selections that can help shape your best character. Failure builds your resilience over time. Just like film doesn't interesting if without conflict in the beginning.